Hello everyone, in this episode I'll tell you how to work with service workers within Angular. I hope you watched previous videos where I described all the details of service workers with pure JavaScript. It helps a lot to understand how they work also within Angular. So how should we activate service workers in Angular? Let's have a look at simple base application, what I have here. Let's stop ngserve. And first of all, what we need to do is to add PWA schematics and service worker module with help of one command. Let's have a look what we have here. Except icons, we have now PWA manifest file with the short description. We have also a service worker configuration where you can see the strategy of installation and so on, how set up the cache, that we also briefly touched on one of the previous videos. And also the configuration file. Let's have more detailed look at configuration file. Within your new version of Angular, you know that you have configuration file for standalone components, and you have to register your provider there. So you register service worker provider in a such way, specifying the file, and also you have interesting settings here, registration strategy. What does it mean? Here we have default one, register when stable, and with some timeout. What does it mean? We wait when application is stable. What is stable? Stable, it means that we don't have any micro or macro tasks in the queue, and in this case, service worker will be registered. Or by timeout, it means 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, it will be registered anyway. What other options do we have here? We can check the documentation and we see, except the default one, we also have register immediately. Well, it says what it says. We don't want to wait anything, or vice versa, we want to have a delay and set specific delay. Or even we can create our own crazy registration strategy based on many different parameters. That's also possible. Okay, good. So with help of only this command, our application is already PWA ready. How to start with this application? First of all, we need to compile it. We can run command npm run build that runs ngbuild. And after, we need to use a static web server. My preference here is HTTP server, and run distribution folder here. And also pay attention, if you work with old versions of Angular, now you need to specify not only name, but also browser folder. And here we are. We have our application running on port number 8080. We can check in our web developer tools, in application, service worker, we can check that our service worker is successfully installed, activated, and ready. And out of box, for Angular service worker, we already have a caching mechanism there. So you don't need to do any extra pre-setup like we did for previous videos to set up caching for some files. You can emulate offline mode, and if you refresh the page, you see that application stays. And if you unregister service worker and switch to offline mode, you refresh the page and you can play the dinner game, so no application is there. It only shows that our service works as our service workers work, and they register everything in cache successfully. In next episodes, we will go through two main services that Angular provides you. It's SW update and SW push.